Hi everyone, Lewis here, and today I'm going to be making a video on how to repair an ATV in the DayZ mod on ARMA 2. So before we do anything, you do of course need a toolbox accessory to be able to use all of these items on the ATV, with the exception of the jerry cans, which you can use on the ATV without actually having a toolbox. So let's just go on the ATV quickly and show you all the different things which we need to repair. The first thing is the hull, and the hull is repaired using scrap metal. The engine is repaired using engine parts, well they're ENG. The fuel is repaired using fuel tank parts, and finally the WHL is repaired using wheels. So things that we do need to make the actual vehicle move is simply 4 wheels and 1 jerry can. So let's just go ahead and place all these onto our ATV. Each car wheel takes up 6 slots in your inventory, and each jerry can takes up 3 slots. So the 4 wheels we need to repair is the left front, the left back, the right front, and finally the right back. So let's just put those on quickly. Okay, so there we go, all of the different wheels are on, and now we're just going to quickly put 1 fuel can into our ATV. There we go. And just to prove that it does move quickly, I'm just going to get onto it and we'll drive it for just a second. And I'm probably going to attract this zombie over here, but that's, well, it's not really fine, but let's just deal with it anyway. Okay, as you can see, it does move, but the problem with it in its current state is that it simply gets blown up if it hits pretty much anything, which is why we need the engine parts. The engine parts aren't obviously necessary to make it move, but they are highly recommended to make sure that it doesn't actually just blow up in, you know, just one hit of anything on the ground. So let's just put the engine parts on it quickly. And there we go. And we're quickly just going to get another fuel, a jerry can even. The grand total of fuel which this ATV can actually hold is 40 litres, and each jerry can puts in 20 litres, so you only need 2 jerry cans to completely max out the ATV's fuel. Okay, so the ATV is pretty much good to go right now, but of course there is a few weaknesses of the actual ATV. The first of which, the main one, is the fuel tank parts. The fuel tank parts make sure that the fuel which is inside the ATV simply lasts longer, so I highly recommend that you do get the fuel tank parts and put them onto your ATV, especially since this is actually one of the smaller capacity vehicles in the game. Okay, and finally we're going to put the scrap metal onto the actual ATV as well, just then we max out all of the different attributes which you can have on the ATV. There we go. I've got no idea why it's jumping up and down, but that's totally cool. Let's go on it, and you can see it's got now maxed out fuel and all of that kind of stuff, and it should move completely fine now. Okay, so there we go. Since there's only one actual ATV in the game, I'm going to quickly talk about all the stats of the ATV, just so you can find out whether or not you actually want to use it. So, of course, it can only hold 2 different people, which is really expected of this vehicle. The on-road speed max is 91 km an hour, and the off-road max is 60 km an hour. But that's pretty much it. Will be a full list of all of the required components in the description below, along with spawn points of this vehicle. And along with that, there will also be a link to a playlist in the description below, which will show you how to repair various different vehicles in the DayZ mod on ARMA 2. But if you did find this video useful or informative, then please don't forget to comment, like, subscribe. And if you've got any questions about this vehicle or any other vehicles, then feel free to PM me or leave a comment below, and I'll see you guys later.